Hi everyone, it's Killerfive. We are playing Armored Warfare. It is a game about modern tanks and like little tanks. And it's a open beta right now. I know I couldn't play, but do be warned, it is a beta. And I am also playing on the standard definition. So if it doesn't look amazing, don't be surprised, it's standard definition. And today we're going to be starting it all off here with my first PvP battle on the MBT-70 premium tank with a meaty gun. Could pack a wallop. Has armor-piercing fin, stabilized discarding sabot, high explosive anti-tank, and a Shalela. I don't know how to say it. Anti-tank guided missile. But that's the best thing. Okay, I'm sorry. I was thinking about the starship. I do have the starship as well. I play, I think, a single PvP battle in it. So, but we're gonna take out the MBT-70 and see how I do. Hopefully, it doesn't tank my win rate too much because I'm sure I'm not wrong. For something like XVM comes into existence for this game, and I don't want to be in the same situation with the world tanks where no one takes you seriously because your win rate sucks. So I'm hoping this fresh start will mean that I will have a win rate that better shows my actual playing skill. Currently I sit at I went up to 48%. Probably more like 47.8 or 9, you know, something really close. But it's gonna show us 48. Which is lovely. Which is, I'd say that's on a high-end estimate. I'd say I'm probably 40. I'll probably sit at, by the time I start doing a lot of battles, I'll probably be sitting at 45 to 48. I think 48 is highest will be at a stable point. Okay, so we got a nice battle here. We're top tier. Looks to be pretty even. They got one extra tier 5, but it's not as big of a deal. It's not as big of a deal because it is tier 5, so the tier 6s can hopefully rebalance the tier 5s. The T-72 is going to be a bit of a pain, I have a feeling, but armor-piercing, fin stabilized, discarding sabot. Should hopefully do that. You know, its penetration isn't actually that much higher than the heat round, but it is respectively higher. It's not massively higher, but it is respectively higher. It's a beautiful thing about discarding sabot is that it moves so damn quick that even from these short barrels. Let's see. Where do I want to go? This way. Let's go. That's something I do every game. I like to take a second, look at the deployment, pick a spot. Let's go over here because it gives nice flanking maneuvers. Look out for the artillery, and we kind of scraped him. Oh shit. Yeah, I bumped him a little bit, did some damage. Okay. So, wow, that's probably shooting from a distance, and this thing is not a very long. Let's get that heat round loaded. Oh! Get down. Okay, get over here. Oh, it's a damn fox. I think it's a motherfucker. I think a serious motherfucker. It moves so damn quick. Look at that sucker go!
Reloading! Identify. Hostile tank.
Look at that sucker go. You can only really hit those things when they're standing still. Uh-oh, missile. Came from that way. Let me put some...
They've locked on. Move!
Okay, there we go. Put some protection between me and them. That was right. Surprised if he gets shot. I'm behind a rock, goddammit. If he hits me, I'm gonna cry.
We broke sight.
It says if I get hit by a missile here, I'm gonna cry. There's something over there. There's a T-6.
Identify. Hostile tank.
Ha, he bounced. I am actually locked down right here. Ah, crap. I am actually on my own here. I'm all alone.
Identify target. Hostile PC.
Fuck! I'm gonna do complete. Okay, yeah. Here we go. Here comes the beatdown because I'm completely fucking surrounded. I wasn't able to make him bounce. That sucked. I was really out of position there. I think I got way too aggressive. Yeah, that wasn't GG. That was rather bad. I mean, oh man, that's what happens when you're all alone on a main battle tank. You just get swarmed by armored fighting vehicles. They just tear you. They just tear you up. I mean, it don't matter how good your armor is. They get behind you. That's game. You're done for. You just get mobbed. I tried to swivel my hull to make him hit a tough part, but it didn't matter. He hit it at just the right moment. It sucks. You can't win them all. That's probably going to drop me back down to 47. I think I'm going to continue it. That was a rather shitty move I made there. Beginning there to knocked off a bunch of health off our artillery. I actually didn't do any damage that game. That was awful. That was... I could spend time blaming the team, but I also got in a really bad position, way too aggressive early. I could actually see stuff like Abrams. Yes, an Abrams tank probably has enough armor to survive this gun easy. On the front. Oh, there we go, top tier again. That's lovely. I mean, is that like a thing with the premium tanks to be top tier? So again, we're top. Have we been thrown any bones? Oh yeah, they have an extra tier 6, given it's an artillery, but it's another tier 6 nonetheless, and we do have more tier 6 main battle tanks. we do have that going for us. So, but they got more tier 5s again as well, and a fox, nonetheless. Yeah, a freaking fox is gonna be a pain in the ass because that sucker is hard to hit.
Driver, crank it.
Like that thing just, it moves like a bat out of hell.
Affirmative.
It's like a complete bat out of hell.
Gunner, scan for targets. Affirmative. Driver, move out. APS up.
It's a nice deserty. So this thing actually blends in pretty well in the desert. There's that damn fox. Why am I flanking? I probably should just be driving. Ah, he turned to the last second. That thing is a bitch. That thing is a real bitch to kill because it moves so fast, but he did throw his vehicle away, so. I mean, he seriously threw his vehicle away by charging him like that. We were bound to get him. Got some leopards. Got some MBTs. Probably don't want to be firing heat at stuff like that. Our composite armor is just going to eat it. Like that's the thing, you know. If they got composite armor, it's likely to just eat your heat round.
No bad. No bad.
We're not gonna be able to get him from that angle. Yeah, that missile is never gonna hit me. I'm sorry to tell you, but that missile was never gonna hit. Missiles simply do not. Oh crap! Artillery. He fired smoke. He's peeling out.
Identify. Hostile tank.
No, he's not. He was just okay. He's moving up.
Ricochet, no effect. Identify.
Yeah.
Hostile tank.
This guy's gonna be a bit of a pain.
Ammo up.
That chieftain.
Identify. Hostile tank.
Can I deal with that chieftain?
Incoming!
Oh god, that's a T-72. Back up, back up, back up, back up.
Identify target.
I need to get to some cover. I'm gonna be pelted by artillery if I don't get to some cover. And I said MBT-70 is getting his due. That means I can take cover from the artillery.
Enemy destroyed.
Got him. Finished him. T-72. I don't know if it'd be worth trying to load a missile against him. His armor's probably going to block the missile. Maybe better just keep this Sabo and then flank him.
full effect.
Oh my god, he's got his turret backwards, the dumbass. I'm not gonna be able to finish him though. I'm not gonna reload in time.
Ammo up. Reloading.
That sucks. I didn't get to do a lot of damage because I found an MBT-70 and couldn't penetrate his hull. I don't think I did any damage. I think all I maybe did was spot someone. I did kill the guy though. Ow! That sucked. That really sucked. Thank God I got my double. Because that sucked. That seriously sucked. Take a little bit of vitamin water. Lemonade flavored plus other natural flavors. Squeezed lemonade flavor. And 40%, let's see, 8% vitamins, D5, D6, D5, D6. I don't know, no one's saying about that shit. God, I hope this video doesn't desynchronize these loading screens. Oh, I did some good spotting damage. So, you know, I got something out of it. It wasn't a lot, but it was something. It's a good thing about those premium vehicles, right? How much are my expenses? So I made a profit of 88,000. Given the expenses in this game are actually a lot higher, I've noticed, than will the tanks, but you make a lot more to counteract it. Yeah, here we go though. I'm gonna keep checking my win rate, folks. After 50 games, I sit at 48%. I actually have more kills than I have deaths. That's good. That's pretty good. That's not bad. But I have survived a lot less games than I have. I have actually a pretty low survival rate. I have a tendency to die a lot. Kill death ratio 1.65. Hit rate 64%. Damage caused. But damage caused is just barely higher than my damage received. My average damage per match is 801. Average kills per match 0.96. That's my statistics at 50 games. This is my favorite vehicle, but I'm actually digging the MBT-70 because it's got good armor. Now that front's pretty good. That front works out pretty well. It's all around pretty solid vehicle. I mean, it's nothing particularly superb about it. You could definitely like more penetration. More penetration would definitely be appreciated, but you know, it's a short barrel gun that does a lot of damage. It's a dirt gun, basically. It is essentially a dirt. Tell my crew is ready for some workout. Let's see. So that no, that's not necessary. Acceleration's pretty good in this vehicle. The top speed is as well. I guess get that. Keep the armor moving better. Let's see, maximum accuracy. Sure start. Quick draw. That would actually be useful. This thing is a bit slow. I mean, there's only 2 or 3 kilometers in this vehicle. That's a bit surprising. This vehicle's 3. I bet you. Oh, this has 3. Does this have a loader? It has a loader? What? I thought this was an auto loader. When you think a RAM that big would need to be. Look at the turret. You mean there's not an auto loader in this turret? Like, there's no auto loading system in this box. Or what the hell? It's a funky turret. The starship is that funky. That would be my PlayStation. Can that be one of my PlayStation ports? Probably on the road track. Huh. Let's do some MBT7. I'll board you guys enough. MBT70 is the focus of this video today. It's a pretty sweet vehicle. It is a pretty sweet vehicle in my opinion. I'm actually already liking it just because it's got that good punch. It's got that pretty good armor. It's pretty good moving. It just lacks a bit of penetration. And the gun does well in raw damage. And that's about it. That's the limitation of the vehicle. The gun is really only good in that. Its penetration seems to be a bit lacking. Or well, it leaves a little bit to be desired. We got an extra 5 this time around. But other than that, the vehicle's solid. I mean, if you can aim for weak spots and maybe improve that accuracy a bit, then you can work around that. Of course, it is a little inaccurate, and it does take it a little bit to aim. Because again, those big guns always have that. You know, it's gonna have higher alpha damage, but it's gonna suffer a little bit for it, because you know it can't have that alpha damage and have superb reload at the same time. Otherwise, it's just gonna wreck everything. I mean, it's a premium tank. If it was like that, it would literally be a pay-to-win tank.
Affirmative. Gunner, scan for targets. Affirmative. Driver, move out.
Kind of high explosive incendiary command to that. That gun elevation. That gun depression.
Hostile truck, mark.
What's CT-72? M68-3? Is that? So he's got like frickin'. That means he's got like explosive reactive armor out the ass. One of them just got shot off. Another one just got shot off. Oh my god, those sparks. No pen. Oh. Yeah, that's a bit dodgy. Wow, don't try to hit those weak points. And an MBT-7, oh shit. MBT-70, it don't work. Uh-oh, missile. Ho!
Identify target. Hostile tank.
Oh man, is he gonna go?
Identify. Go back.
That was a bit of a rough shot. Bounced. Hit his track. Oh shoot. Oh, come on. Boom! Nailed him. Really? T-72? Again? Again. You get right up. Oh, hello. If he keeps giving me. He keeps giving us underbelly shot. I swear to God, I'm gonna kill that T-72. He's. Because we keep scraping right up against each other. These times I'm gonna back up and it's gonna kill him. Keeps giving me those underbelly shots, making it really easy to do damage. He ain't popping out again, he don't want to get wrecked. I really wish there was some way to lob a shot.
Incoming!
Great, artillery's raining down upon us, and he wrecked our T-72. Alright, we need to back the fuck up. We're about to get wrecked. I'm gonna do a really... Oh shit!
Incoming!
Right, we need to... Oh my god, here come the missiles.
Identify. Hostile tank. Hit a target. Incoming! Driver, move!
I'm gonna die. Here's the artillery to finish me because I can't move. Yeah, they go just. Yeah, we're done. GG. Well, we gave it our all. We went down fighting. At least I gotta go. At least I went down fighting. Oh my god, wreck him! Wreck him! Wreck him, you Bradley motherfucker! You got all that explosive reactive armor on your frickin' tank. Wreck that motherfucker. Use that explosive reactive armor. Oh, he's dead, GG. So all I could do in that situation is go down fighting, and I definitely tried. I don't really use my missiles a lot. It's like, I could probably get a lot done with the AEP. It's like, I didn't really need the missiles a lot. But I'm gonna have them. You know, you might as well carry as many missiles as you can get. They don't detract from your ammunition load. I mean, they probably technically did. I mean, that rack could be used for ammunition, but they devoted a rack to missiles, I'm sure. I just want to know, like, do they have to put a charge on the missiles? Probably, because they have to get out of the tube. I'd assume a missile would have to get out of the tube before it can fly. I don't think they want the rocket burning its fuel inside the tube. That's all that can be asked of you. Is just do as much as you can. That one MBT just let me wreck him all day. That was second-hand damage done. And then behind that Bradley, it was me and that Bradley topped the team. I mean, that Bradley was just a motherfucker. Wow, the only ones they lost was our A company. Dude, he felt like I got shut the fuck down. He got shut the fuck down. He kept giving me his lower plate. Made it really easy to penetrate. I mean, just boom, 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 right up in his belly. No! I jumped down to 47% again. Ugh. Ah, one more for the hell of it. I'll do one more for this video. Playing the hell out of the MBT-70. I think the only time I used missiles on a PvP match was the Starship. I screwed that up so bad. I sat there and got blasted down to like 300 health, and I didn't even connect. The missile didn't even connect. I mean, I made the mistake of setting out in front of a T-72, an M68-3, Centauro, whatever it's called, and they just decimated me. Well, I should fire that damn missile. So at least his missiles are better for ambushes. Or for very long-range shooting, where you need a little bit more penetration. So we got a Challenger. They didn't. They got two Abrams prototypes on a Leo 2AB. But we got two of those. We got two MBT-70s. They've been thrown a bone. It's been counteracted by giving us the lowest tier. Oh my god. That is very interesting matchmaking, to say the least. Technically, that floor is not out of his element. Technically. He is still within his battle tier when it comes to what he's fighting, but he's on a team with a tier 7. He's on a team with a guy tier 3 tiers above him. It's interesting, but I don't think that was intentional. I think it's just the tune he's with.
Affirmative.
Well, we've been given an advantage. I'd say we got a slight advantage here.
Affirmative. Driver, move out. APS up.
Oh shoot, we're about to go turbo speed. Oh, his turret was missing there for a second. mean, that Challenger's got to be licking his chops at this game. I mean, he's got no tier 7s to contest with. It's just him, some tier 6s, and BT 70. That guy's gonna take full damage from me and this guy, and he, honestly, I'm probably the guy he least wants to take full damage from. Because my full damage roll is gonna wreck that motherfucker. I can't really get any shots at him. He actually hit that. Fuck, Challenger's really desperately trying to bump into me here. Oh, he was trying to line up there.
Identify. Hostile tank.
Critical damage. I was able to go through his track. He bounced. That's probably gonna happen.
Identify. No hostile tank.
Again, that MBT 70 has pretty good frontal armor.
Up.
Just damaged his track lightly. Too far over. I probably wouldn't have finished it, but it would have been a lot of damage.
Identify target. Hostile tank.
Oh, that was his gun. Ow! Where did he hit me? Because that actually hurt. That was definitely a full damage hit.
Target hit.
Boom, there's a weak spot. We're actually losing this battle. I'm thinking about trying to pull out the missiles, see if they might fare better.
Took a hit. Tracked up. Identify. Hostile tank.
I'm gonna load a missile up.
Moving out.
See if that fares better at penetrating.
We lost the track.
It really doesn't. How am I supposed to penetrate this guy?
It's fixed. Moving out. No pen. Nailed it. We're back.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I don't know what they're penetrating. I have no idea what they're penetrating, but it's bullshit. I can't find a single spot in that MBT 70 and he's just going right through like butter. I could not find a spot on him at all to penetrate and he's just going straight through me like butter. That don't make any sense. That's bullshit. I don't understand where he was shooting because I had nowhere to reliably penetrate him like he had. Because it wasn't like he was hitting like a commander's hat and doing like a fraction of his damage. He was doing full damage to me consistently. This Challenger's gonna try to do some work, but he's just either gonna get capped on or mobbed. I even tried loading missiles and even they didn't fare well against his armor. I thought maybe he was firing missiles, but no. My missiles had nowhere to penetrate, really. They had a couple of yellow spots, but that was about it. I mean, he must... Maybe he was shooting the lower plate and was getting lucky? I don't know, but I'm calling foul or bullshit on that, because that was ridiculous. I could not penetrate him to save my life. But he found a spot that he just went through doing full damage every time. I'm going to look at the front of this vehicle and see where he might have been shooting other than the lower plate. That's the only spot I found that AP works at all against it. Maybe I have it confused in the penetration bias. Maybe the heat has more than the AP. But this thing's hull armor is just outrageous against AP. I mean against HE. This thing is pretty good. Well, maybe I was giving him a canceled angle. That's a possibility. I mean, there was a slope there. Maybe that slope was canceling my armor angling. Because AP, it's like... HE, it's just pointless. And shape charge, just shooting at the front of this, the shape charge is just pointless. This gunman is way too sneaking shots here, lower plate possibly. He would have had to be firing AP at me because shape charge things just doesn't work. I mean, this thing's frontal armor is just too good against it. Maybe I was canceling the armor angle? That's a possibility. Again, that slope could have been canceling my armor angle, making it easy for him. I'm not sure, but that just seemed ridiculous how much he was penetrating. I think that's about it for the MBT-70 for today. Oops. So I think we'll call it right there, and I'll see you guys